Trump made a statement that immigration is not working in Sweden. And a lot of media in Sweden are questioning this a lot, but I can say with confidence that he is very much correct. And the reason I can say that is that I'm working as a journalist and I live in an immigrant area. So I'm a very, very odd journalist in Sweden, because most journalists, they live in middle class areas where there is only other Swedes living. But I'm out almost every evening and I'm filming and I'm taking photos and I'm interviewing people and I'm on the ground and I see what's going on. And I tell this to other journalists and they are aware of it, but they don't really want to admit it in public because, you know, they can lose their job. It's a big social stigma around it. Well, the things that's happening in these suburbs is that, you know, people are putting cars on fire, usually I think young guys between 20 to 25 years old, something about that. They're trying to keep the police occupied because they are doing a lot of drug business and such things, and they don't want the police to interrupt them with that. They're also attacking the police. There have been Molotov cocktails being thrown towards the police and the police cars. Not very far from where I live, they even throw a hand grenade towards a van, and inside the van there was police officers. It was they had pure luck that they survived and didn't get injured and so on. But this is the things going on in these areas, and people in these areas are feeling more and more insecure. I've been interviewing a lot of people which themselves are of course immigrants, which feels very insecure in these areas because they get this feeling that there is no really any law in these areas. The police have big problems upholding the law. And even when I interview police officers, they tell me the same thing. They have a big struggle with maintaining the law in these areas. They are very, very hard challenged. And I have seen this many times myself. The people living here, they are telling me the same thing. So yes, it's a very big problem with immigrants, or I should say the areas where immigrants live. And that is affecting other immigrants.
Nej, vi gått den här.
The Swedish media do cover some of the things going on, yes. But they do not cover everything, far from everything. Mostly the Swedes think when they read about something in the media, oh no, there was another car fire, it was a month ago, well it's happening pretty often. So they have a biased picture, it's going on almost every evening. And how do I know that? Well, I have the alarms, I hear every alarm in my area wherever they're calling out the fire trucks, and I hear the reason and the address and where they should go. That's why I'm very quick on the spot filming. I also get emails from this alarm service that you can get. So if I don't hear it on the radio, I have it on my mail, and I save all the emails so I can just do my own statistics of this area that I'm covering. And I'm telling you, it's almost every evening there is cars put on fire and similar stuff going on. I would say that the majority, they understand something is wrong, but they don't really get the whole picture. No. More and more people in Sweden, they are reading what I'm writing and they see my videos, they see my reports, but I can't be on every spot every time 24/7. That's impossible. So even if you, read my site and so on, it's hard to know everything that's going on. And there is another thing complicating stuff also, and that is that there are other new medias which are not really doing a great job. They are a bit faking the news, and they are putting in stuff into the stories which is not true. And I've seen this is very common internationally, you know, you try to make the story too good, you know. So there will be false claims. There are a lot of examples of that. And that makes that it polarizes. Some believe whatever you claim and some believe nothing. And that confuses people. So, well, I would say most Swedes, they do understand something is wrong, but they have a very hard time to know what claim is true and what is not, because very few people is actually out on the ground filming and taking photos and so on. That's a problem.